Yeah. Uh, that's how you want your weekend to be. What? Arsenal 3, Fulham 0. Well done, Gunners. Well done, Arsenal. Fans were amazing. Players were just at their best. And the manager made the right call. What else can you say? Good result, great result. 6 points clear with Manchester City having 2 games at hand. Um, yeah, this is great weekend, bro. Great weekend, guys. Great weekend, cousins. Oh, feels good to be a Ghana right now. Of course, yeah, you're just gonna look at the fact that Man City still got 2 games to play. They might catch up, but nothing feels as good as having a London derby, winning 3-0, and then you know clean sheet. At some time, extending your lead while putting pressure on your closest rivals. What else can you ask for? But let's look at the tactical part of this game. For the first time, we have seen Mikel Arteta play players to their strength. We have said this several times on this channel. Play the players to their strengths, not to what you want them to be. You signed these players, you knew what they were at their clubs or where they were, what they play in the academy and all of that, like especially Mas Luskele. I'll come to that. But give these players opportunity to play to their strengths. That is what we want to see. And in the last few games where he drafted Mas Luskele into the midfield, brother has been excellent. You could see he's natural. He feels natural playing there. That's just normal. Same thing with Eze. Easy. Yeah, it's not every time he's gonna score you goals, but he's a number 10. He's a creative player. You could see the second goal for Arsenal go from Bukayo Saka. You see how you use your striker. Eze, so Gyokeres, boom. One time, didn't have to think too much, and Gyokeres made that run, got the ball, controlled it, and put it onto Saka, who goes on to finish. Now, that is what we expect from our number 10. For crying out loud, we've been asking for this, and the whole time you keep forcing this thing on us, trying to shove it down to our throat that we have to have Odegaard all the time. It's not gonna work. And brother has been a very, like, the basic things you expect from your number 10, that even when Eze is not hitting goals, but you see him making those easy decisions, picking up your strike at the moment he senses he's gonna make a run. Boom. Don't overthink it. Don't overtouch it. Don't over drag the ball. Don't fall too deep into number 6 position just because you want to have the ball and you want to show that you're playing well. No, just do your role and play well. Today we have seen Mikel Arteta giving these players opportunity to play in their natural position, play to their strength, and the result is amazing. 3 goals in first half. How about that? How about that? And then now there are a few players I want to point out. One is Mas Luskele, Eze, Gyokeres, and Declan Rice. Then they talk about Bukayo Saka. I will come back to Trossard later. But now Declan Rice playing his natural position as number 6. You could see that is actually his position, his natural position. Mas Kelly given opportunity in the midfield where he thrives, where he feels natural to. That left hand side of the midfield where he plays naturally. You can see him excited. You could see him playing with excitement, driving the ball, making good decisions, picking players out. It's natural. Same, you have Bukayo Saka hitting his back to his really good form. Yeah, this is what we want to see from Bukayo Saka, making good decisions, beating his man, and picking his striker. picking his striker. This look, get that word. Pick your striker because he's always gonna go ahead of his marker. He wants to make himself available in that tiny space, that little space. And Victor Gyokeres read it very well and finished excellently. Good play from Bukayo Saka. And of course, I'm going to look at a player like Eze. Like I said earlier, not too many touches on the ball. Don't overcomplicate it. He just picks Gyokeres. Boom. He saw that space in between defenders. Boom. He places it there, and Gyokeres really thrives at that moment, those positions, that moment, those kind of balls. That's what you. If you watch Victor Gyokeres all the time he was at in Sporting, and also for his country, you have to, once he finds that, you see that space, you hit that ball in that space. Victor Gyokeres is going to benefit from it. That's what he wants. This whole idea of playing, he has to adapt to the system. Players will adapt to the system, but you have to play to their strength as well. It's all 50-50. You got to come together. You have to understand how these players play, and then you have to feed them, and also they have to adjust to players around them at times. So today was spot on. Honestly, really spot on. Dropping Zubimendi was a good decision, to be honest with you. I think he's been under criticisms for a long time now, probably in the last few weeks. That doesn't mean that he hasn't contributed immensely to where we are today in the league and in Champions League. He has done well for this club. This is his first season in Premier League, and I don't like people really like hammering too much on him, slandering him. I don't think it's fair, right? He's done well. Yes, of course, he's had in the recent weeks he's been a bit ups and down. But then he's down to the manager. If you see a player, he hasn't. I don't think he has played this number of games all through the time he was in Spain for Real Sociedad. I don't think so. So you could see it was really like getting heavy on him. That's why you have a manager. The manager should know when to rest the player. When the player needs rest, you have to give him that rest. And then you have a player like Miles Lewis-Skelly. Now you're giving him chance in the midfield. You can see he's playing his natural position, and we are progressing the ball well. We're not overthinking it. We're not overpassing it. We're just making good decisions. And when you have strikers that are tricky on the, attacking wingers that are tricky on the wings, like Trossard, you have Saka coming back to his best now. You have to make use of players that will release this ball quickly, that don't need to overthink it too much. You have to use them, and that's where Marcel Skelly comes in, because he can drive through players, he can pick players out, he can pick right passes, he can shoot a goal. He's a creative player and also very strong. So it's a good balance. We've got it right today, and to be honest with you, I'm happy seeing Marcel Skelly in this position, and Victor Gyokeres, 2 goals, 1 assist. Brother, this is my striker. Get used to this thing. All this too much talk is just hate. Bro, this is his first season in Premier League, and this should be his 20 or 21 21st goal. Yeah, 20 goals or 21 goals now in Premier in the whole in all competition this season. Give it to him, bro. I think it's 14 goals in Premier League now. 14 this season. When was the last time we had a striker that hit double digits for us in the league? That goes past 10 goals. This guy just got here, and he's not benefited enough from creativity. No, because we've not been creative enough. We've not played to his strength. You can imagine when we start playing to his strength, like we did tonight or today. Huh? Oh, my brother, man. Vicky boy, love you, brother. You just did it, man. 2 2 goals, and 1 assist. Man, them talking nonsense here, blaming the guy, talking crap. Create chances. This guy is going to finish, and those 2 goals were really typical strikers finish, like a good striker finish. And those, like, I want to hear what people say about Trossard. He's not been really good in the last few weeks, or maybe over a month now, or 2 months now. He's not been really at his best, but this game he was really excellent. We have to give it to him, and that's what we want to see from our wingers, being tricky, being sneaky, slicky, whatever word you want to use it. That's what you get to see from from your wingers. And of course, this is the thing that I know a lot of people have criticized Madueke for, and that is his end product. And this, you can see where Saka has that edge is about the end product and decision making. I think, although I believe we've been harsh on Madueke, but I still think we have to give him time. He's gonna come good. I think this season has not been terrible, like the way we try to make it out. He's been good. Maybe not as good as Bukayo Saka, but I think he knows he has to improve with this end product, and I think that's what the manager has to work on. Overall, great performance, great win. The pressure is back on you, Manchester City, and all this whole noise maybe put to an end. You never know. Everton might do a magic, guys. Everton might do a magic. Don't go bet on it. Don't go bet on it. But I tell you, something tells me these next 2 games for Manchester City, something tells me that they might drop point. Tell somebody I told you they might drop points, right? Tell somebody I told you that. Great win for the boys, and I hope Mikel Arteta, continues like this. Everybody, they raised their games today. All the players, every one of them, they really raised their games. That's what we want to see at the end of the season. There's no complaint of too many games. Yeah, that's why we signed these players, because we know we'll play too many games, and you have to be ready for them. Marcel Biscotto is coming good at the time we need him the most. Calafiori is coming good at the time we need him to be fit. Saka is, hitting his best again. That's what we need this time around. Every player has to be at their best. Declan Rice want to see him as number 6. This whole experiment should stop. Mikel Arteta, he has to stop. Play players to their strength. We need to drive ball forward. We need to make decisions forward. We need to score goals. Right? Thank you, guys. And I hope you enjoyed that one. And please don't forget to like and subscribe and share this video. Thank you all for all the support you've been giving your boys. Again, Robbie's not here. He's got some things going on, but he's going to be joining us soon. But yeah, hold that, and leave your comment in the comment section. I'll see you guys on the next one. Ciao.